choose. She around us as a view. Gotcha, I know you're about to car, but I'm not sure why right now. I'm probably about this. Yes. Shut up, you haven't done anything yet, so I think I'm gonna release another chip. See outfits in these ones. That's pretty much fine to create. Well, that's just very. Yeah.
Quit with your rubbish tricks! Get out there! Lay wait! I'll break you! Once you run into the end, your destiny's right there! They all
Just when we think there's something here that want. Any ideas? Yep, I have an idea. Here's the end there. Right there. Somebody's inspiring.
Quit with your rubbish!
Okay. Yeah, I'm finding these purple things all over the place.
Those purple things, collect them.
I am.
Because it gives you more materials to craft potions.
Well, I'm trying to go through every little thing, and yeah, I'm not time for that. We're better do things quick. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, who knows? Why need 15 each? Hey. Because it just and thinking that shit. And those things don't like me most.
Once you run into you, your destiny's right there!
It's dead now. Damn, we have 23 health potions. Yeah,
Ah.
oh boy. Four raindrops warriors. Let's see. Yeah, you see make your eyes so interesting.
Quit with your rubbish tricks! Get out here! I'll break you! Your destiny's right there! Watch me, fool! Take this!
You see that? Gosh. I'm not here, you little bitch. Bitch. You know that. You know, you're not going to let somebody get off.
Sorry, party.
I think you know what I meant by get off.
Also, you're not going to start share play it? Okay, then.
Well, I mean, I don't know. If I should, if I shouldn't. I mean, I could. You don't feel bad yourself for a slip everything's fine. It's not easy. Well, you didn't answer the question.
I'm saying I want you to start share play.
Okay, well, my phone is secure. But hang up your phone.
Alright, my headset.
Well, you can do that one.
Echo. This boss is too hard to beat. So, what I decided to do, I'm going to rack up I'm going to keep leveling up and rack up my stamina so I can defeat defeat that tiger boss. What's this? Awaken wine worm materials?
We're here at Chapter 2 in Black Myth Wukong. That means it's time to take on a bunch of new enemies, and of course, let's take down the boss, Tiger Gengar. This one could be a bit difficult. Let's get started. This guy is going to be broken down into three parts. First, we'll set up the field. Have the voice boss attack, have narrative, and finally a full run of the boss fight. Let's attack to show you how to use every single turn at a time. Okay, so let's get started. Now this is the actual first boss of Chapter 2. You've already fought a few mini bosses. So in terms of skills and items I had during this fight, I'm testing the latest armor you got after beating Chapter 1. If you still need help defeating the final boss of Chapter 1, you gotta check out this video that's up on screen right now. Also, make sure to grab things like repelling medicine and longevity, and those can help with reducing damage and giving you more health. Otherwise, what you see currently on screen is basically what I've brought to most of my fights. Having things like my magic upgraded, mobilization, looking at you, staff stances, and basic foundation stuff. Feel free to pause the video if you want to and copy things either from this video or previous videos, but nothing is really required. With our prep done and out of the way, it is time to take on Mr. Tiger. But real quick, I need to actually pay some bills. And that has been made possible to help today's sponsor, Factor. Are you someone who loves the game but just can't find the time? Want to finally jump into the brand new game Black Myth Wukong, or maybe just a quick online match with the boys? But that crazy schedule of yours just won't allow it. Whether it be school, full-time job, family, or anything else you can think of. Or on top of that, having to make dinner and clean up after, which, let's be honest, nobody likes to do. Well, today is your lucky day. Factor is the best place to get chef-prepared meals on the table in 2 minutes that are not only ready to go, but extremely tasty. I mean, just look at all the options right here. My personal top 3 things would have to be the roast garlic chicken, honey mustard pork chops, and oh, that creamy Parmesan chicken. Yeah, I'm definitely eyeing that one right there. Or maybe you just need something for breakfast. The smoky bacon and cheddar egg bites definitely make my mouth water a little bit. It gives you the protein you need for the day and can also get in some much needed gaming sessions. All you have to do in order to get all of this is just click the link in the pinned comment to get 50%. Yes, you heard me, 50%. That is half off the normal price of your first Factor box. And you will also get 20% off your next month's order. Also, to top it all off, you don't need to order something for every day. Only need meals for 2 days out of the week, no problem. One thing I especially love about Factor is that you can actually skip weeks, which means that you are not charged and you can start back up whenever you want. That saves you money when you need it, and you can still get in those sweet gaming sessions. So, what the heck are you waiting for? Hit the link, sign up, and use the code that you see on screen to get 50% off now. Alright, we'll be back. Now, when it comes to the boss fight itself, Tigress's long-lost brother is going to put your skills to the test. There are a lot of different moves, and you need to be able to pay attention to how his arms move especially in order to react and counter properly. Right when the fight starts, Mr. Tiger here is always going to jump to the right and then jump at you. After he lands, this is your chance to get a few hits on him, but don't go for a full combo because he will then counter with a couple of attacks that will include punches and even a leg sweep. Now, this particular part right here is a big thing you need to get used to early on, and of course, shout out to my wife who picked this up actually, as she likes to watch me play these games as I try to cover them, and she noticed this immense detail that's going to help you a lot when it comes to this boss fight. Using the beginning of this fight as an example, if the boss punches in a downward motion followed by a downward strike motion, like you see here on screen, then do not attack after the second punch, which then results in the boss jumping away from you. So in this particular situation, you do not want to try to immediately counterattack him. The other combo to look out for, though, is when he does an uppercut motion followed by a downward slam. If he does this, then he will not follow up with the leg sweep mentioned beforehand, and this is your chance to get a bunch of hits on the boss and potentially a full combo. The boss will do this throughout the entire fight, so get used to seeing these particular movements as you continue on in the fight. Moving away from these particular two small combos, let's look at some other moves. Like I stated, the boss will try to hit you with some attacks, land a combo, and then simply try to flip away to create some distance between you guys. One move he'll try to do after gaining some distance is this charge attack that you see on screen. Two things you can do to avoid this is either to use pillar stance or thrust stance to knock him out of the move or avoid it. Or if you want to, just simply immobilize him. But make sure you don't immobilize him in midair, otherwise that's a big waste. If you see the boss grab his sword and then put his hand up like a ninja, it's more than likely he's going to do a sword thrust move that covers the entire arena. Luckily, you can simply dodge to the side, do not dodge backwards as it will still hit you, and then there's a lot of time actually putting his sword away that should get some good hits on the boss. Mr. Tiger here also likes to assume a sort of kung fu stance. Now, if you happen to have a focus charge, you know those little circles in the bottom right corner of the screen, then you can actually use a heavy attack like thrust or pillar, and you'll simply knock him out of it. It's a bit of a short window, but if it works out for you, it can save you a lot of time and you can get a lot of damage quickly on the boss. Obviously, the more focus charges you have, the stronger it's going to be, so I'm not 100% sure if you say only have one focus charge, it will knock him out of the move, but I would assume so. Otherwise, try to have two if possible by now. If you don't have time to knock him out of the stance, then he'll do a couple of swipes, some punches, and some other basic moves. He is a lot faster in this stance, however, though, so get ready. I wasn't able to capture it in the B-roll, but basically he'll do 3 moves, and then his 4th move is going to actually psych you out for a moment, and then he'll perform his final hit, so be ready with that. Earlier on in the video, we mentioned that if the boss grabs his sword, he would also lunge at you with a slash attack. There is also a chance, though, that he will do one of 2 extra things. 1, he can actually summon 2 mud tornadoes, followed by 3 air slashes that will travel at you. If this particular move happens, I recommend moving towards one side for the tornadoes, and then as they're about to come towards you, simply move the opposite direction, and this will also allow you to avoid the slashes. It's a lot rarer for this particular situation, but the boss can do those particular air slashes without the tornadoes, so simply pay attention. Don't just rush in. When you get the boss down to 50%, he's actually going to start using what I basically call a rock clone move. If you see the boss flip and take this particular stance right here, do not attack. Run away and get ready to dodge because he will actually disappear for a bit, and the real tiger will appear and try to attack you. During this particular situation, I actually use my transformation to avoid the damage though, but it can be pretty fast, so you gotta be ready. Final move the boss can throw at you is going to be a counter style move. If you see the boss take this stance like you see here on screen, then do not attack the boss, hence why you never button mash in these particular games. If you do, he will counter with a very strong forward punch that can hurt you a lot. So if you're trying to attack him, but you're not button mashing, and you see him take this stance, simply back off, move to the side, and wait, and then he will resume his normal moves. Now, in terms of how to actually counter this boss, we mentioned a few things up beforehand, like with his counter move and everything like that, but there's obviously some stuff we need to take advantage of. This fight will probably take you a couple tries. I tried using things like the thrust stance, since I love jumping away, but personally, I found the pillar stance to be a lot more effective. Again, try things out though. You have to with these types of games. Also, as always, the mobilization is a great option, but you have to be careful. If you try to use it, but then he hits you right as you're hitting the button, then the timer on the spell will actually start up again.
The Tiger Vanguard boss.
Use it. Luckily though, you won't lose your MP. If you got the unlock already where simply dodging does not interrupt your basic combo attack, then try using that as well. Get a few hits on the boss, dodge one of his main moves, and immediately hit the attack button again, and you'll be able to finish up with the final charge attack, which should stagger the boss a little bit. Just keep doing the same moves you've been doing beforehand though until you finally take this boss down. Defeat him, and you will actually get that new ability called Rock Solid, which is actually really fun. Now, here's a full run of the boss fight instead of a task to show you how to take the Tiger Vanguard down. As always though, learn the attacking patterns of the boss to make it easier on yourself. It will take you a few tries. I think for me, it took me about 4 or 5. If you enjoyed the guys, and like in the video shows that you enjoy this type of content, and feel free to check out our here.
Monkey brain to be a proper strength. What's left is the king's to have. Take this!
We're at Chapter 2 in Black Myth Wukong. That means it's time to take on a bunch of new enemies and, of course, new bosses. Luckily, we here at Drake Gaming have the perfect guide for you on how to take down the boss's entire guard. This one's going to be a bit tough, so let's get prepped real quick. This guide is going to be broken down into 3 parts. Special set of skills I had unlocked for the fight, tips on how to avoid boss attacks and how to counter them, and finally a full run of the boss fight step attack to show you how to use everything you have learned in real time. Okay, well, let's get started. Now this is the actual first boss of Chapter 2, but you've already fought a few mini bosses like Ranking,
Alright, I'm gonna try to defeat this boss. If I can't, then I'll do it. So I'm gonna, hop on Call of Duty.
Work with your rubbish tricks!
First, back to boss.
Okay, yeah. It's too challenging. Hmm.